Jubilee again. Odd one out, my favorite show. 6 runway models versus 1 fake model. We saw the little preview for this in the last video with the 6 Satanists versus the 1 secret Christian. And I couldn't tell from that little clip, but we'll see.
Give us Versace, it's right there. Booked,
Okay.
booked,
Okay.
booked. Well, at least for me. Period.
Seems legit. I don't suspect him yet.
We brought together 7 runway models.
I'm a runway model.
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 One of them is the liar.
I'm
If
tired
the
of
group
him
discovers who the liar is, they will split a cash prize.
I'm getting TikTok energy, bro.
If the liar survives,
I'm tired of
they
him
win the
already,
entire
man.
prize. Who is the odd one out?
Shout out to him though, 'cause he seems like
Is
cool
any
dude.
of us signed here to an agency, manager, anything like that? Okay, cool. For how long?
I'm coming, it's almost 4.
If I was like, am I a runway model? Am I a model? These other people are gorgeous. They're beautiful. I mean, Ty, I'm pregnant already.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really ridiculously good looking?
How tall are we?
I remember
I'm
that.
5'6.5".
I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'5.5".
Okay.
I'm 5'9".
I'm
Here we go with these halves
6'2".
again.
5'9". Just want to say immediately, I'm kind of obsessed with both of you just for being a little on the shorter side. I'm 5'9", and I've been kicked out of shows for being too short.
I think it's a difference on the runway you do. If it's like super high fashion, Milan, New York, sometimes they're much more strict.
It's catered to everyone these days,
Yeah.
and I'm like happy that
I feel like in the fashion world, from what I've noticed, because I don't really watch too many runway shows that often, especially not women's wear. I really just watch men's wear because that's what I'm into. But I feel like ever since Ian Connor modeled for Yeezy Season 3 and Young Lean modeled for Calvin Klein, there's been way more shorter people in fashion shows in general. And maybe that's mostly just men. I don't know about women, because like I said, I don't pay attention to women's wear like that. I've never been into women's wear. I watched one Miu Miu show like 2-3 months ago. It was pretty cool. I didn't see too many short people though. But, you know, like, I don't know. So that is a valid take there. But at the same time, it just depends on who they're modeling for, I guess. But since this is runway models, because in the Yeezy Season 3, they were just standing there. That was a different, you know, it's a little bit different. But still.
to like.
You got the face. It's not
Still.
about height. Like, come on.
But also, I don't think it really matters on the face anymore nowadays either. I think it just really relies on your inner confidence, what you bring to the table. I mean, you can be pretty, but also there are many people who, you know, aren't necessarily pretty to other people.
I don't suspect anyone yet. I know y'all not getting George out of here.
She was a little bit shorter, which doesn't really mean anything, but for me, that was like red flags.
Dang.
Good luck, y'all.
It be your own homies, bro. Shorty's supposed to stick together. Come on, man.
Face, honey. It's the face, honey.
Crazy.
Talk about face is not important. Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
Where? Okay. Absolutely.
If she's capping, bro, she studied too long, bro. This is convincing.
All opinions canceled.
with the turnaround?
Shorty can walk.
Personally, I think I had the best walk.
Word.
Go.
Hold on. She's looking down a lot. I don't know. I'm starting to suspect her off that
All
already.
opinions canceled.
She looked down like 4 times.
Personally, I think I had the best walk.
Go.
Look at 1, 2, 3.
Giving us LA models. Giving us
Like,
vision
I
modeling
don't know.
agency. Hey.
If she's a model, she did say almost 4 years, but she could be capping. It could be like 2.5, something like that. I don't know. Or maybe because, well, they'll say fake model, not fake runway model. Because I was gonna say maybe she's just not a runway model. Yeah, 4 months too could be. Maybe she's like not a runway model. She's just like, you know, a picture model or something. Because that could be the case too. Because the walk, she wasn't confident enough in the walk. And the thing with runway walking is like, that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Okay, convincing. Convincing. Kind
I didn't
of
think my
mid
walk
though.
was too good.
How did I even do that?
Definitely let nerves get the best of me.
Boom, 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 boom.
Legit. Legit.
Boom, boom. Okay, okay.
All right.
Giving us elegance.
I'm only suspecting Dakota.
It's right there. Booked. At least
Yeah.
for me.
Legit.
Period. Yes. Absolutely.
Legit.
Let's talk shows. What shows?
Okay, so far I'm suspecting Dakota, only because the walk was a little off. A little off, man. A little bit.
Have we been in?
I did it was called Cornet Fashion Week. It was like about, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So we're good. Yeah, so I did Cornet Fashion Week beginning of November. I walked for 5 designers, actually 4, because I got kicked out of one of the shows.
It's not always about the booking.
No, I'm saying because I wasn't tall enough. Like, it literally.
I'm from Las Vegas, so we literally have a mall called Fashion Show Mall.
That's right.
So that's where I got my
Yes,
start.
same girl.
And so like I've
Sick.
done like Macy's,
Dillard's,
Nordstrom.
I wanted to give Sasha the chance. You might not be a typical runway model, but you said you do Macy's and Dillard's, and that's kind of like very, almost like geriatric modeling. Like anybody can do it. Like a grandma could walk those runways.
We are dropping frames.
So I was like, cool, that's runway experience though.
If you guys are ever there, go check it out. It's cool. I mean,
Definitely
I didn't really realize it was like mall modeling, but if it's a mall modeling gig, it's kind of the best one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been in a few auditions or castings for some runway shows. My biggest casting, I was like kind of shocked because they were like NDA was for Gucci, and they were like they wanted to see me. I was just like, yeah,
Word.
okay,
This one is
but like I mean, again, I probably didn't book it because.
My first show
You
was
love to see it.
in New York in 2017,
This I
Milan
believe.
Raton.
You can stop talking. We all believe you.
And the last show I walked was, well, I guess I did Cornet Fashion Week as well too, but the real, my last big one was I walked for Kappa in Milan.
Also, I believe it.
We have to talk because I'm going to Milan soon.
Do you guys think that this would be based on a technicality? Because we all seem like we have some runway experience.
I mean,
Facts.
not to be a bit bold, but I think Aisha's sus.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say the same
She's
thing. I
too
feel
legit,
bad. Just,
bro.
It's the height for me.
I
just,
suspect
like,
Dakota. It's the height for me. If you don't go somewhere, bro. All right, let me chill. I feel like it's Dakota, and especially because she keeps trying to point out other people to take the shine off of her. I feel like it's her, because that's really weird for a model to do. I feel like a model want all the attention, not none of it. You know what I mean? A little suspect, bro.
Since I've been kicked out and I'm like 5'9", your walk is incredible though. Like, insane.
Regardless, she needs to be booked.
I feel like it's. I feel
Her
like it's
story
her,
seemed
bro.
a bit choppy,
Y'all get her
and
out
it kind of
of
was a bit back and forth.
Yes, there are opportunities for shorter runway models, but I don't think that there are as many opportunities, and I don't think that it's a standard yet.
Yikes, bro! It's Dakota. Did y'all?
Like anyone
we all
can
paying
practice
attention?
a walk and make it look good. To be 5'5" and do runways, definitely challenging.
We all paying attention, dog. Dang! Dang, man. Dang, bro.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue
I
playing
hope
the
y'all
game.
start losing money now, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Starting now, for every time all of you vote out someone who's not the mole, the total prize money will be reduced.
I mean, I only wanted to keep playing because I wanted to keep playing. I think we found them all.
Look at you! Oh no! And then now we're getting deducted because
I know, I didn't see that second part.
Like I found it really hard in this industry because I feel like they still have very white beauty standards. And, there's just the bringing your own makeup to set. People I never come with my hair natural because I'm always afraid that they won't know what to do with it.
And I've had such a different juxtaposition now that I kind of have made the decision for myself that I was going to show up as myself. And so the natural hair is just non-negotiable. I do think that there's a lot of other perspectives that we also aren't seeing. When it comes to runway, I think runway is the most traditional that's holding on to all of its old ways. The skinny,
Yeah.
it's literally catching up last.
That's something I've noticed too. But like I said, mostly with women's wear, and I guess that's partly why I don't pay attention to it, because it's so whack. I mean, long live Virgil, bro. I really got more into watching shows when I started seeing his shows, and the versatility, and the different people in his shows, and the way, he would do the treatments and everything. you could tell it really didn't matter. It was just about finding, you know, people that fit the clothes. Exactly. I've seen amazing fashion shows. No one has shows like him except for like Margiela. And even still, Margiela shows aren't even like that. You know, it's crazy. So that is a valid take, because I feel like part of it, like whenever I have watched any women's wear runway shows, I looked identical, bro. Like literally, even major brands, you know what I mean? Like except for like Off-White women's wear, it'd be everybody in there, you know. But I guess a lot of you know, designers and corporations are kind of just agencies and all that. They're kind of like, you know, stuck in their own ways, bro. It's weird. I feel like especially once LVMH gets like, you know, it gets through their heads, and it's like, yo, we need to kind of, you know, spread it out a little bit, then we'll be all right. But I don't know.
So I don't know. Who else would you guys think that the mole is, since everybody else chose to keep playing? I did not.
Yeah, you did right.
I forget who's signed.
I'm signed to an agency.
Who are you with, everyone?
I'm with In Focus Modeling.
I'm with LA Models.
Okay.
I'm with Nomad Management, Ferrari Talents, a commercial, and then I have another agent in New York.
Coco Rocha.
I'm with Ferrari Talents.
Nomad?
Yeah,
model kit too.
Yes.
It really doesn't matter, as long as you get to the casting, you guys.
Yeah, really.
Any worst experiences? Any like bad experiences that you like want to share?
At first, when I started doing Runway, I hated it because we all know like the pay is not good for Runway. When I was in Thailand, like my Uber to get to the casting and then to get home and then to get to the show was more than I was making for the show.
I struggled a lot with just like feeling.
Suspect George? I don't know. I feel like you're probably right. And the only thing that I was expecting for, because I'm trying to think of like what could he be doing if he wasn't, you know, a runway model. Maybe drag. Maybe. He just has that energy like he probably would do drag. Maybe. But at the same time, isn't that a little similar? Like bartender? Maybe. I do get Ian vibes. Like he work at the Fairy Tale. Word though. Okay, word. Yeah, the Fairy Tale. Yeah. Why is my chat not on screen, bro? That's right, my chat is not on screen, bro. My stream like crashed for a second. Now my chat's not popping up. But yeah.
Beautiful and like trying to like project. Like I have a loved one who's incarcerated, so it's been kind of one of those things where they can only get pictures. So I've been kind of able to share like my
journey, my whole life.
Yeah, because that's all they can get. So it's been kind of like, that's what kind of keeps me going. It's like, why do you put yourself through this? Well, it's like that.
I'm documenting my life, literally. And so I think that there's no other mole. I'm gonna be real. I've said that this whole round, but you know.
I just wanted to keep playing, and I kind of started
a little competitive.
I feel like it's Dakota, bro. My money's on her. I'm saying.
We counted all the votes and we have a tie. Dakota and Sasha.
Here we go.
Each of you has 20 seconds to state your case.
So, like I said, I'm from Vegas, so fashion show malls where I got my start. I love modeling, I love runway, even though it challenges me. It's that connection, it's that, you know, being able to share with a loved one that really drives it for me.
I've been modeling for 4 years since I was 16. I have done a lot of traveling for modeling. I've been to Beijing, Thailand. I've met with agencies in Tokyo. I've been to New York. I've been to Mexico City, here obviously. I've been with agencies in Miami. I've been in this industry for a long time.
Alright, bro.
No.
Yep. Tough. I don't know, bro. It's
my secret. Please do not tell anyone.
Stop.
Oh. Right now? And question day.
Shout out to y'all, bro. But
if the lights turn green,
I just realized it
that
turned
means
red.
you have voted the mole out. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
It turned red. If it turned red, it's George. It's George. It's gotta be George.
Now, can the mole please step forward and reveal themselves? In 3.
There's my chat. There we go.
1.
Georgie. Come on, man.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Come on, man. How?
I knew it.
Sasha.
Y'all should have voted for me.
Sasha was like the tallest one there, and she was great. And she had a great walk, and she looks awesome. So she would have been either my last or my second to last pick.
I think my height saved me, honestly. There is that still like that preconceived notion of what a model looks like. And I think that this episode really emphasizes that we do have a long way to go.
I definitely
watch her be like a photographer or something, bro. What does she do?
I believe that she could model, but the walk was a little off for me.
I didn't believe that you were the mole.
Dang, now I feel bad because I was really getting on Dakota like that. Just work, I don't know, bro. The walk was a little, like, I don't know. She just wasn't confident in it. Maybe she has to like get in a mode for it. You know what I mean? Like pregame, or like, you know, listen to like some Aphex Twin first and then like do the walk. So she was kind of like nervous, but I don't know. She was looking down a lot, bro. It wasn't giving. It wasn't giving. All right, bro.
Only because I actually believe in people. So to, I think, conflate the like doing it because of your loved one that's incarcerated is extremely offensive. And so that was something that I just wouldn't have stooped as low as to do. And so that's, wow.
I do really have a loved one who's incarcerated. I don't do Runway. But like I'm sorry that you felt that way, because I didn't think like that, because it was like in my mind that's still so true to my story and like of who I am, and like I do send photos to my dad, you know, and keep him up to date. I just have never been on a runway.
That's not her story, it's her father's story. And so the way that we share about incarcerated people has to be considered.
I do take photos. I love doing photo shoots.
What did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you, bro? She's a photographer. Okay.
I've never been paid for a gig before. Like I kind of just do it because I find it fun. And I found that as I take photos, like I'm able to share them with my loved one. And it's been kind of like our fun way of communicating, you know, and he's getting a glimpse of the outside world and he's seeing what I'm working on. So like that is very true, and it wasn't like a made up story at all. The only thing is just I'm not a runway model, I guess.
How does it feel to win?
It feels great. I'm still in shock, honestly.
What's the most common question someone asks you?
Ooh,
when they learn your
triplets or 3 friends? Oh, this one's gonna be hard though.
Dick size.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
All the time.
We're triplets.
We're triplets.
We are triplets.
We are triplets.
We are triplets.
We are triplets.
I feel bad now, though.
No, bro. Wow. How'd they find that many triplets? How? Man, my stream is lagging again. This is a W video, though. The W. I honestly, I kind of do feel a little bit bad for, you know, getting on Dakota like that, but she seemed legit, you know, be like that. Anyways.